Brown, P, laundry duty.
Right. Laundry. Ah, laundry.
Paddington struggles to emerge from the pile of clothes. He even pulls a red sock out of his mouth. Next he begins sorting all the clothes, then closes all the washing machine doors. But he suddenly realizes he still has his clothes on. So he strips off and dumps his clothes into the last washing machine. He presses the start button. He doesn't notice the red sock on his hat. By the time he remembers it's too late. He cannot stop the wash cycle, so he can only try to open the door. Obviously he can't do that either.
Oh, it's only one red sock. What's the worst that can happen?
Everyone's clothes have been dyed pink. Paddington innocently says the pink really brightens up the place up a bit, but he immediately gets threatened words that he should pipe down and enjoy his dinner, because it might be his last. Paddington sits down with his tray. He smells the food and says, "You."
Don't worry. I used to be a restaurant critic. It's not as bad as it looks.
It's worse. What is this?
Nobody knows.
The prison mate complained they'd been eating it 3 times a day for the past 10 years. Paddington just doesn't understand why doesn't someone have a word with the chef. Then someone tells him 2 things to remember if he wants to survive in here. Keep his head down and never talk to Knuckles. Knuckles is their chef.
Tell you what, son. You get Knuckles to change the menu and we might forget about you making us look like a bunch of pink flamingos.
Paddington cheerfully agrees. His well-meaning cellmate warns him not to go, but Paddington tells them Aunt Lucy said, "If you look for the good in people you'll find it." The inmates desperately say she obviously never met Knuckles. Regardless, Paddington has already made up his mind. He knocks on the food counter and says, "Excuse me." Knuckles turns around. Paddington says he just want to talk about the food. The guard immediately informed that send a medic to the canteen. Knuckles thinks Paddington wants to complain, but Paddington politely says he wouldn't say complain. Knuckles tells him that's a shame, because he just love it when people complain.
Well, in that case, it's very gritty. And lumpy. And as for the bread... Need I say more? I think we need to completely overhaul the menu. I know we're working to a tight budget, but we could at least add some sauce.
Paddington apologizes. He climbs onto the counter planning to wipe apron clean, but he seems to be making things worse. He turns around and asks if anyone knows what works on ketchup. By now everyone has hidden under the tables. The guard picks up his radio and says forget the medic. Better send a priest. Knuckles angrily snaps his rolling pin in half. He grabs Paddington and lifts him up.
I'll overhaul the menu, all right.
Really?
Dish of the day?
Yes?
Bear pie.
I don't like it!